What you are about to watch is a segment from the Doctor Who 60th Anniversary Community Panel, which was held at MCM Comic Con in May, which I did with Josh Carr, Jack Alexander, and Jack Reeves. If you would like to watch the full panel, then please click the link in the description below.
The first from the Den of the Nerds is Jack Debbage. Next, from an awful podcast. He named it himself, it's not my fault. It's Jack Alexander. And lastly, who knew? Good question. Let's ask Josh Carr. So, I'm going to hand it over to the lovely Jack Debbage. Give him a hand.
Woo! Thank you, everyone. Well, I just realised, you know what year this is? It's the 60th anniversary.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm blown away. But there's 3 specials. We got the Star Beast. We got the Wild Blue Yonder.
I think
and
so.
we've got the Giggle. So,
The Giggle.
the Giggle.
How do we think about the Giggle?
It's a strange
Oh, we
title,
got one
isn't
clap.
it?
One. Good.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange title, but I want to know, what's everyone thinking so far from what we've seen from the 60th specials?
I mean, I think it's obviously very fair to say the first one is going to be all about Beat the Meat, which is...
Beat the meat.
Beat the meat.
Yeah.
Big up,
So
Big the Meat!
I can't wait to beat the meat.
Which, I mean, if you told me 5 years ago we get Beat the Meat in the actual TV show, I would have said, well, who's Beat the Meat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I had
it's-
no
That's
idea
exactly
either.
what I would have said. I
Yeah,
think most
same.
people would.
So I think it's great to see that we're going to have sort of parts of the EU, sort of explored in the actual TV show again, which is quite nice, and adapted in this sense. So I mean, I'm interested to see where that goes. I don't think we're going to get any multi-doctor stuff for a start.
Oh, really?
I don't think we are.
Not even Matt Smith?
No.
Oh.
It hurts me to say it.
Oh.
It hurts me so much.
Oh.
I think we are. I think we're getting Matt Smith. I think Capaldi's a stretch.
Yeah.
I think maybe a couple of classics.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm optimistic.
Okay.
I think we're going to get a wild time. I think we're going to get a lot of familiar faces coming
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Jodie? Do you think maybe Jodie?
Jodie could be.
Oh, I love
Hands
to see
up,
Jodie
who
come back.
thinks another Doctor other than Tennant will appear in the 60th? Show of hands.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Hands
hope
down.
you're right. I
Hands down
want
if
to
you
be
think
wrong.
it's Matt
I
Smith.
want to be wrong.
Hands down if you think it's Jodie. Okay. We'll see how we go. I think it's going to be Hartnell somehow.
Ouija board.
Either
be
by
lovely.
David Bradley or by dark magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the only ways it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See him, like, appear as a phantom. That could happen.
Yeah.
That could happen. Well, we've discussed our general theories about the 60th. What's been the overall thoughts of the footage that we've seen so far?
The trailers are great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trailers are very exciting. It's exciting that we're getting quite a lot of stuff compared to previous years.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting quite a lot of promotional material and a lot of announcements, but we still don't really know anything. Like Special 2, we know nothing about it. We've got no footage.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting. And we've got footage of Beat the Meat. I'm just going to keep talking about Beat the Meat because I
Beat the
can't
Meat.
believe it's happening.
Beat
This is
the
now a
Meat.
Beep the Meep panel.
Yes.
If you are not on board, you may leave at any point. This is now only Beep the Meep.
Well and truly.
No, I think that is really exciting to think that we know so much about the 60th, but then we actually know so little
Yeah.
at the same time because we have that second special where we know nothing. We were saying this at the time when Beat the Meat was announced, or not even announced, we just saw the pictures and we're like, is that Beat the Meat? What is happening? They could be doing that stuff there whilst they're recording the most fantastical, amazing multi-doctor adventure in a studio around the corner, but we're just all looking at that crazy little Star Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Beat the Meat's not even in it. Complete smoke screen.
It's Matt Smith in that suit.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine.
He takes it off. Hello, everybody, it's me. That'd be the best.
And you know what?
I love your segues into your impressions.
It's all I've got, Josh. It's all I have.
You know what, though? I kind of like how we've all kind of collectively decided that Neil Patrick Harris is playing the Celestial Toymaker?
I don't think he is.
Oh, really?
really?
You have to go against us,
I
Josh.
do, yeah. I do. And I think that could be a smokescreen.
Okay.
Really?
Definitely.
Okay.
And I don't know who he is.
Okay.
He's Neil
I have
Patrick
no
Harris.
I was
theories.
gonna
as to-
say.
maybe he's playing the actor, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, I mean, that would be breaking the fourth wall. He could be the master, because, you know.
If he's the master, I'm out immediately. I'm done with that
We've
man.
had a lot of Master.
We
Yeah,
love
we
the
have.
master.
Last few
Don't
years,
get me
yeah.
wrong, we love him, but give him a rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just let him, you know, lie in a
Could be the
regeneration
Rani.
cemetery.
Could be the
Rani.
Rani. It's
Yeah.
always the Rani.
Yeah, the Rani,
It's
yeah.
always the
Always the
Rani.
Rani.
Honestly, if there's any man actor that could do it, Neil
Oh,
Patrick
yeah.
Harris could
Oh.
do it.
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Whoop. So, to kind of move on and look at the future, obviously in the 60th specials, we'll see the debut of the new Doctor, the new Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa as well.
Oh, yeah,
That's
shoot it.
exciting. You know? I don't know how he's going to appear. Is it going to be a hallucination? Is it going to be he's going to share a few scenes with Tennant? Or I
It's
don't
got
know.
to be the Edge.
Yeah, it's
That's
gotta
my
be the
guess.
Edge.
If
Yeah.
it's not Guardians of the Edge, I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
I think he's actually going to be playing Ken from Barbie.
Oh,
Yes.
get that Barbie movie plug in.
I'm glad you've mentioned that. Now we can segue into the Barbie segment of this panel.
Change the graphics
Yeah.
to the Barbie graphics now, guys.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think, you know, with Ncuti appearing in the 60th as well, you know, there's a lot of focus on, you know, what is kind of viewed by the public as Doctor Who's golden age, you know, with Tennant, Catherine Tate, a lot of, you know, familiar faces, but also looking forward to the future. And I want to know, like, what do you think Ncuti will bring to the role as we look towards the future?
I mean, an audience is the main thing.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, Jodie's era brought in such a new fan base, as did Tennant, as did Smith, as did even Capaldi.
Yeah.
But Ncuti's stardom is huge in comparison, because even Tennant, when he was cast, he was known. He was in Harry Potter and such.
Yeah.
But, like, Ncuti is so much bigger now than Tennant was when he started.
I know,
So
yeah.
the interest, I can't wait to see the ratings, basically, when it happens, which sounds even nerdier than what we were already talking about. Oh, I can't wait to see the ratings. But I'm very excited to see how it changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like you say, the audience is going to be the big thing. I've already seen people that are big fans of his previous work be like, oh, well, I'm going to watch Doctor Who for Ncuti now. And I think that's fantastic to have that new influx of people that can go back and fall in love with the show like many of us did back in 2005, for example. You know, he can be there, Christopher Eccleston, which was just fantastic.
Oh, seeing that for the first
Yeah.
time. Oh,
And it's
beautiful.
not just Ncuti bringing new. I feel like every casting announcement
Yeah.
is bringing an entirely new audience with it.
Yeah.
Like you've got, like even Millie Gibson, like people who are tuning in to watch Coronation Street every night.
Yeah.
You know, they might go, oh, you know, I'm going to see what she does. And Jinx Monsoon coming in and bringing in all the people from RuPaul's Drag Race.
The Rani.
And the Rani.
Rani
It's
again.
going to be the Rani. If it's not, I'd be shocked.
Yeah,
Jonathan Groff is the Rani.
Jonathan Groff as
Oh,
well.
actually,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
from
So
All in on
many
Jonathan
big
Groff
names.
Rani.
Yeah.
Clean sweep.
But yeah, there's so many big names coming in, and you know we've got some really good directors lined up as well. We don't know much about the writing staff, but I just think even if I'm sure I'll have issues with it, like I have with every era of Doctor Who, but I think it's going to be the most widely appealing series of Doctor Who that's been on since probably the Eccleston and Tennant eras.
Yeah, totally.
Totally. So, just to round up everything then, are you guys excited for the future of Doctor Who?
No.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I'm very excited for the future Doctor Who. To think that, number one, we have David Tennant back, you know, my childhood Doctor, and watching that with him returning with Catherine Tate is already fantastic. But then also to think that this total revival of the show, in the sense that it's going to be revolutionary when Ncuti comes in. I think it really is. I think we're going to see it everywhere. So yeah, I'm very excited.
I'm also very, very excited. Yeah, I'm excited for a little bit of fan service this year.
Yeah.
Celebrate the 60th, get a few old faces back for a few specials, And you know, there's loads of other things going on. Like we're getting loads of expanded universe stuff that I'm excited for. And then next year, just kick off into this mad new era
It's gonna be beautiful.
you know, Doctor Who on Disney. That's going to be weird.
I know, Doctor Who on Disney Plus. Whew. Who would have thought?
Mickey Mouse cameo?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Could happen.
I heard a groan and a no. Honestly, can't argue with that.